What's up, guys? Back at it again with another video. And today I was thinking that I wanted to talk a little bit about focus, how to get stuff done, how to actually push yourself to do it, where motivation comes in, where determination comes in. Essentially just how to actually get stuff done, how to make it easier for yourself to do hard things and to focus for long periods of time. So this semester in general for me has been difficult to say the least. I'm taking a lot of credits, a lot of difficult classes, and it's the hardest one that the hardest semester that I've taken. So what I've realized, what I've started to see is that you're going to adapt to the requirements placed on you. That's the biggest thing that I've noticed, more or less, is that when there is nothing to do, it's very difficult to go out and, let's say, do additional work to better yourself when you don't really feel like it. So, previous semesters, a lot of the times, it would be like you finish all your homework, it was pretty easy, and maybe you should be building personal projects, maybe you should be doing something else more productive, maybe you should be learning additional material on the side, but because you know you don't have to, because you know you only have to do the assignments that are due with those specific due dates, I personally would stretch out the due dates or just how long it would take to do those assignments. And let's say where now if I really needed to, I could do an assignment in 2 hours. That same assignment would take me 4 hours, 5 hours, because I knew I had the time to do it. And then I would be working the whole time. And by the time the end of the day came around, I wouldn't have enough time to do any additional work. I wouldn't have the time to do so. So the the work you have takes up the time that you set aside for it, essentially. And this semester, I've just had a ridiculous amount, to the point where I thought that I would really break. I would really fold at some point. And what I've seen is that your brain is very good at adapting. It's good at finding ways to fix things when you really, really have to, when your back is up against the wall. So I've had levels of focus that I previously didn't know I could put aside to for schoolwork, for work that I didn't want to do. So now I wake up at 7, don't eat anything until 12, just coffee and water and tea up until 12 p.m. But I'll wake up at 7, no music, no phone, anything until 8. Just enjoy the peace of the morning. Really just enjoy being present, and then get to work. And then 25-minute intervals, 5-minute rest, 25 interval, 5-minute rest. And in those 5 minutes, what I've discovered from being pressed so hard by schoolwork that I had no other option but to really just focus, to really lock in, what I've noticed is that you can make those 5 minutes not draining, but not recover your focus in those 5 minutes. Or if you really sit there and be present of yourself in the moment, be present of your breath, be present of the weight of your feet on the ground, be present of the tea that you're drinking. Just understand that you are currently in the present moment, and that this is all you have, and that the past is irrelevant and the future is irrelevant, and all you have is right now. Then it's rejuvenating to just sit there, lean back in the chair, and think about nothing and worry about nothing. That's rejuvenating. And for me, that's rejuvenating enough to go back and focus up again for another 25 minutes and just keep on working. And then you actually can hit those states of focus where your work becomes interesting. Because for me, if my brain's not fully active, if there's distractions, if I'm thinking about other things, it's so hard to actually focus in on your work, and it becomes unenjoyable because I'm pulled aside by this. I go to the kitchen to get a snack, check the phone, check the weather, check anything. Check Amazon, literally anything. Check anything. But once you get distracted, your work becomes unenjoyable and you are less productive. So it's a lose-lose situation. So I've seen just being present of the moment. Maybe I'll talk about this in a different video. This is kind of all merged into one, little bit messy, but just being able to see that you are currently in the moment. All you are is right now. Seeing all of that, understanding that, like I said, the feeling of inhaling and exhaling and the weight of your feet on the ground, all of that, just being able to feel that is truly rejuvenating from what I've felt. And then also the no food thing for me works very well. I don't know why. I get a lot of brain fog when I eat. So not eating, and then at 12 when I actually do eat, I'll eat something small, something half of what I would eat to get full. So I'm half full and I'm still a little bit hungry, not enough to where it's bothering me, and then just keep on moving, keep on pushing through the day. And what I like to do after I go to class, because I leave for class around midday and then that's when I eat, I don't go home. I go to a coffee shop and then you are trapped there. You're on an island, essentially. You can't do anything else. And then I say, like, listen, I'm going to stay here until this gets done, or I'm going to stay here until 8 p.m. or something like that. That works wonders for me. That island effect where there's no easy distractions to reach. To truly be distracted, you have to go home. That's a high barrier for distractions, and you'll be able to pull yourself aside from that consciously. You'll be able to pull yourself back and make the right decision, hopefully, before you end up fully making the decision to drive home, right? Because that's a bigger decision to make than just walking to the kitchen or walking to the bathroom and losing focus. So yeah, I like that island. I like that island that you kind of strand yourself on for when it comes to getting things done. And yeah, I've figured all of that out because essentially I had to. There's no time for relaxation in this semester, but because of that, I've seen that it's possible to get a lot more done than I previously thought was possible. So if something is pushing you hard enough to take action and get things done, you'll probably make it happen. And the goal, I guess, is to find something that pulls you to doing that thing. So when I had an online business a couple of years ago, I was so driven to do it. Nobody made me do it. Nobody made me, but like nobody forced me to. Like an assignment forces you to submit something on time. Nobody made me do any of that. But the rolling in of money, just the building of something that was your own, I was so invigorated that I was probably working even harder than I am now, but because I wanted to and because I loved it. So there's either those pushing factors in life that push you to do work, or if you find something special, you can be pulled to doing the same amount of work and doing even more work, and all while enjoying the process. So that's what I hope to find at some point. Maybe I need to go out and look for it, to be honest, because it will not just come to you. Like a lot of things in life, you really have to go out and discover it yourself and find it for yourself. So maybe that's an issue that I have, but that is the goal for now. I'm being pushed to work hard, to do hard things, and to do well in this semester. And like I said, that's taught me a lot about presence, about focus, and also quick little bonus here, I guess. Stop listening to music if you really want to get things done. For me, when I listen to music, the lyrics get stuck in my head, the tunes get stuck in my head. I love listening to music, but for true mental awareness and peace and ability to focus, I play like binaural waves, like beta waves or whatever, as a substitute for that music, and I can think. I can finally think, which is amazing. I love it. Great skill to have, of course. So, if you need to focus, if you have things you need to get done, hopefully this video provides some insight. This is what I do to stay focused. This is what works for me. Obviously, everybody is going to have their own little fine tuning, their own little adjustments, but this is what works for me, and maybe it can help you out as well. So, thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think down below. And yeah, thank you for watching.